Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aayush and today I'm gonna show you how to draw Gon Freecs from HunterXHunter. So this will be my first time when I'll be drawing my first character from HunterXHunter. So I just watched this series recently and I love this series. I love the characters. Also, I really loved the style of the author, the way he drew his characters. They were very sharp and very unique features. Every author has his different style of drawing, which we can clearly see in their characters. So this will be my first time drawing HunterXHunter characters, so I am really excited. And also this will be a single character tutorial after a long time, because recently I was drawing a lot of full page drawings because I was enjoying those drawings a lot. But now after a long time I decided to get back to single page tutorials for a while. So let's get straight into the materials I'll be using for drawing today's sketch. So first of all, the paper I'm using is from Blending Cards from Express It, which is an A4 size paper, and I'll be using a 4 centimeter square for drawing his face. For sketching, I'll be using a 0.5 mechanical pencil, an electric eraser for more precise erasing. For inking, I'll be using my Deleter G pen with the Deleter Type 4 ink, a white pen for showing highlights to our drawing, a charcoal eraser for erasing our pencil lines after inking and also for dust-free erasing, and finally some Copic sketch markers for coloring our drawing. And that is all we need for drawing today's sketch. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So first we'll start by drawing his face line just a little below the middle line of box, and we'll take it to the center bottom where we'll draw his chin. Draw the right jaw upwards from the center bottom, and from the top right corner I'll draw his face line from the right side and connect it to his jaw. Now for drawing his hair above his forehead, I'll draw some random spikes starting from very close to the middle line of box. You can even draw rough lines like these to place the hair spikes much easily. Our outer structure of his face is ready. Now let's start adding his inner face features. I'll start by drawing his left eyebrow just below the hair spikes we drew. And below the eyebrow I'll draw his eye. For drawing his eye, I'm roughly placing these 4 lines so that I get an idea of how large I have to draw his eyes, and accordingly I'll draw his eye. Now for drawing the right eye, again I'll start with the eyebrow, but for keeping the right proportion I'm using a scale, but it won't be exactly parallel. The right eyebrow, it will be slightly lower than the left one. Again I'll draw his eye below the eyebrow like we did to draw his left eye. Draw his nose on the right side but very close to the middle line of box, and exactly below his nose we'll draw his mouth. Now on the left side, we'll draw his ear outside the box. I drew it a little bigger at the first time, so I'm making it small. Yes, now it looks perfect. Draw his right ear very close to his right eye, but keep it inside the box. His face is ready. Now we can move on to draw his hair. For drawing his hair, first we'll draw a rough structure like a cap, and then according to the rough line we drew, I'll start placing his hair spikes. Make sure the hair spikes are sharp from the ends, and after drawing hair spikes, I'll again draw same hair spikes but on the inside by leaving some gap in between. Now the inner space of his hair will be black, so I'm drawing shadow lines. And our head is also ready. Now we can move on to draw his lower body. For drawing his lower body, first I'll draw a rough figure with a very light hand so that I get an idea of the sizes and proportions of his body parts and also the placements of his body parts, how and where I have to place them. I'll first place his lower body and then I'll move on to place his hands. Our rough figure is ready. Now we can move on to give detailings just about the rough lines. Now by drawing it roughly first, we determine the sizes, placement and proportion of his body parts, which is not very accurate, but we have a base now to draw further. And it gets much easier to draw and place his body parts with the help of the rough figure. So first I'll start by giving detailing from his left shoulder and then I'll move on to draw his right hand. We already have the rough figure, I just have to give more detailings about it. If you have drawn your hand smaller or bigger in size while you are drawing the rough figure, you can change and improvise easily because that's just a rough figure. For drawing his fist, again I have drawn its outer structure roughly and also placed his fingers inside. Now I'll just refine it more by adding more detailings. Our fist is ready. Now I'll draw his sleeves just below the fist. And that completes our right hand. Now let's move on to draw his main body. Gon is wearing his backpack, so that is why I have drawn two straps around his shoulders. We'll draw his back later, but first let's give more detailing to his main body. I'll draw the chain of his jacket starting from just below his chin and draw his collar around the jaw, and I will refine it more by giving more detailings to the jacket with the help of the rough figure. You can erase the rough lines after you have given the final detailings. Draw a zigzag pattern on both the straps of his bag. And don't forget to add pockets on both the sides of his jacket. Now let's move on to draw his left hand. Again, with the help of the rough figure, I'll start adding more detailings to it. Before drawing his left fist, I'll first complete his lower body. First, I'll draw the belt around his belly, exactly below his jacket, and then I'll move on to give more detailings to his pants. Our lower body is also complete. Now we can move on to draw his left hand. For that, first I'll complete his sleeves and then I'll move on to draw his fist like we drew his right fist. But in the left hand, he is holding his fishing rod, so that is why I'll also draw the handle of his fishing rod. After drawing it roughly, I'll start giving more detailings. And finally, we'll draw his backpack just behind his body. We'll repeat the same process again. First, draw the rough figure with a very light hand so that we have a basic shape and structure of his backpack, and then move on to add more detailings. I'm adding some more detailings to his eyes before inking, and our sketch is ready. It's time to ink it. For inking, I'm using my Deleter G pen. As you can see, I'm using a paper below my palm so that I don't smudge the pencil lines I drew earlier. Also, I'm not over inking so that it doesn't get dirty. I'm trying to finish it in one go. Don't be afraid of doing mistakes, so don't get nervous, and most importantly, enjoy the process. And our drawing is complete, and this was a lot more fun than what I expected. I really enjoyed drawing Gon for the first time, and I fell in love with the drawing style of the author because it was so much fun to draw those cute and sharp features. So I'll probably be drawing more characters from HunterXHunter because this was a lot of fun. The character was really colorful, and that is why I enjoyed coloring him a lot. I am really happy with the results, and I hope you liked it too. If you did, then don't forget to drop a like and share this video with your friends, and subscribe if you have not subscribed yet for more awesome drawings, tutorials, Q&As and more. Also ring the bell so that you get notified whenever I'm on YouTube. You can even follow me at Twitter, Instagram and Facebook at Aayush pencilart to get my daily updates, and I'll be also sharing their links down below, so go check them out. And that is all for today guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye.